Hello and welcome to the CIBSE Building Performance Awards. Although we can't celebrate in person this year, we can't wait to applaud our shortlist and reveal our remarkable winners for 2021. You'll see a live chat box to the right-hand side where you can chat with everyone that's watching. So please do send in your messages and any questions you may have. We'll also be following your comments and winning reactions on Twitter, so make sure you tweet us your selfies from wherever you're watching to @CIBSE Awards using the hashtag BPA2021, and we'll retweet as many as possible. Now, before we get started and reveal our 2021 CIBSE Building Performance Award winners, I'd like to welcome to the screen Chief Executive at CIBSE, Stephen Matthews.
Good evening and welcome to the CIBSE Building Performance Awards 2021. I am delighted you could join us this evening. Together, we will champion excellence in engineering and better building performance. We hope you will agree that this evening's programme editions are a poignant reminders of the value, power and impact of engineering and engineers. Due to the COVID-19 restrictions, we are meeting virtually. Not the razzmatazz of central London, but the comfort of your own armchair. We all understand how much has changed this year, but we also recognise how building service engineers have stepped up to the challenges. So this evening, in addition to our Building Performance Awards, we will also recognise the role of engineering in response to the COVID-19 pandemic with the addition of the COVID Recognition Awards and a unique presidential commendation. CIBSE sees itself as a champion. We are vocal and visible in our drive to improve the performance, safety, health, and sustainability of the built environment. And we support and celebrate the talented people who make it happen. This evening, I want to emphasize building safety and the changes required in our profession. With the emergence of the Building Safety Executive, the draft Building Safety Bill, a determination to resolve the cladding issues and learn the lessons from the Grenfell fire, there is much to do. But we must make buildings safe. Engineers need to be qualified and competent. CIBSE is at the forefront of the implementation of a new era of safety and committed to embrace those changes in order to serve society. The CIBSE Building Performance Awards are the only awards that focus not just on design intent or performance specification, but on actual, measured outcomes and increasingly promote ethical, safe, sustainable, and environmentally sound businesses. These awards are supported by a fantastic group of people and organisations. We would like to thank our entrants for all their hard work, our media partner, the CIBSE Journal, for its ongoing work to promote outstanding building performance, our judges, who each give their time and expertise to evaluate the entries, and our sponsors, who endorse this evening and provide the financial underpinning. I would also like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors. ABB, Excite Hargreaves, Gratt Brothers, Ideal Heating, Mitsubishi Electric, Tamlight Lighting. Now to an overview of this evening's programme. Firstly, our keynote speaker is Professor Kath Noakes, OBE, Professor of Environmental Engineering for Buildings at the University of Leeds. She will be followed by the presentation of this year's COVID Awards, which recognise the remarkable work within the building services sector to combat the effects of COVID-19 in the built environment. We will then have the Team and Products Awards, followed by Tom Hopton, CIBSE Engineer of the Year 2020, Global Leader for Smart Buildings and Controls, and an Associate at Bureau Happold. That will be followed by Project of the Year and Consultancy of the Year categories. CIBSE President Stuart McPherson will then conclude the evening with his address, a special COVID award, and finally, the much coveted Building Performance Champion Award. I am sure you will agree that we are in for a wonderful evening. So I now would like to introduce Professor Kath Noakes, a chartered mechanical engineer with a background in fluid dynamics. Her teaching and research expertise is in building physics and environmental engineering, and she leads research into ventilation, indoor air quality, and infection control in the built environment. Her internationally recognized research group carry out experimental and modeling-based studies to explore the transport of airborne pathogens, the influence of indoor air flows, and effectiveness of engineering approaches to controlling airborne disease transmission. Kath is currently Deputy Director of the Leeds Institute for Fluid Dynamics and Co-Director for the EPSRC Centre for Doctoral Training in Fluid Dynamics. Since April 2020, she has been involved in the UK COVID-19 response, leading SAGE EMG. Please welcome Kath Noakes.
Thank you for this kind invitation to give this keynote address at this year's CIBSE Building Performance Awards. The past year has been unprecedented for all of us. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed every aspect of our lives, from how we work to where we can go and who we interact with. We've all been touched by the disease in multiple ways. Many of you will have had the virus, and sadly some of you will have lost family members, friends or colleagues to this awful disease. The impact of the virus has been far-reaching from a professional perspective too. We have rapidly developed understanding about how and where the virus is likely to transmit, and it has become clear that the built environment and the building services within it play a major role in transmission. Evidence suggests that the virus can be transmitted in three ways. When people are close together, transmission can happen through direct exposure to aerosols and droplets in exhaled breath. When people share a space together, transmission can happen through the smaller viral aerosols, which remain airborne for longer periods of time. And it is also possible that transmission can occur through contact with shared surfaces that may be contaminated with the virus. The relative importance of these different modes is unclear, and it is likely to vary depending on circumstances. But we know that certain factors increase risks: long periods of time spent with people, more crowded spaces, or things like singing or high aerobic activities that may increase the emission of respiratory particles. We've also learned that there are a range of measures that can be taken to reduce risks in places where people interact. These range from measures to limit the chance of an infectious person being present in the environment through to the raft of engineering and personal controls that we are all familiar with. There remain many uncertainties about the relative effectiveness of these measures, but we do know that they matter and they need to be applied together to reduce all of the opportunities for transmission. From a building services perspective, ventilation has been a significant focus and is one of the most challenging things to deliver. I am amazed at how much it has entered the public mind. I never thought 12 months ago that our Prime Minister would ever mention ventilation in a press briefing. The pandemic has shone a spotlight on the conditions within many buildings. Many of us already know that ventilation is highly variable, and in some places it is inadequate, but the pandemic has really brought this to the fore. Throughout the pandemic, CIBSE and its members have played a tremendous role. CIBSE was fast off the marks in producing guidance and supporting businesses across the UK, not just in managing transmission, but also on the wider consequences, such as reopening buildings safely after lockdown. CIBSE has shown fantastic leadership, carefully following the science of transmission and responding with balanced and pragmatic guidance for building owners, businesses, building service professionals alike. I would particularly like to mention Howell Davis and Chris Idden for their leadership in producing the guidance, and to the CIBSE members working in healthcare who've played a key role in supporting the phenomenal response in our hospitals. The engineering input is sometimes hidden in the public eye compared to the frontline healthcare staff. Yet the NHS would not be where it is now without the support of building services engineers who have delivered new Nightingale hospitals, upgraded oxygen supplies, and adapted ward spaces and ventilation systems at unprecedented speed. We have all been operating in crisis mode over the past 12 months, and hopefully now we have a light at the end of the tunnel with the rollout of the vaccine. And so our thoughts can tentatively start to look to the future. For many, the next phase is hopefully a return to normal life, with education, work and social lives picking up where they left off. However, for us, the next phase is just the beginning, and the pandemic will influence thinking in our sector for the foreseeable future. Over the past few years, there has been a growing awareness of the importance of the indoor environment for health and well-being, and a recognition that buildings do not operate in isolation from the outdoor environment and from the social and economic structures of society. Indoor air quality is now recognised as a significant contributor to non-communicable diseases, ranging from acute conditions such as severe asthma attacks through to long-term chronic illnesses such as diabetes. The pandemic has accelerated awareness that buildings don't just affect the health of an individual, but they affect the health and economic success of our whole society. Changes in the built environment to reduce transmission protect the people within a particular building, but they also contribute to reducing transmission chains that ultimately impact on the national progression of the pandemic. So going forward, we need a new paradigm, one that places human impacts at the heart of building design. We need buildings and systems that address energy demands and carbon emissions, alongside providing spaces that are thermally comfortable, manage well-being, enable productivity, and limit exposure to both pollutants and infectious pathogens. We will now need to think differently about the whole process, from conceptual design to construction, commissioning, and maintenance. We will need new performance metrics that incorporate health and well-being. We will need to innovate new technologies to provide the low carbon heat, good ventilation, and effective microbial and pollutant controls in buildings. And we will need to revisit design guidance standards and regulations. And we will need to embed this approach into training and education from school through apprentices, degree programmes, and through ongoing CPD. It is a big challenge. It will not be delivered overnight, but it is essential to ensure that our built environment is sustainable and resilient to the future. We will need to find new ways of working across a wider range of disciplines to create these new approaches. And CIBSE members will be at the heart of all of this, providing substantial leadership to supporting this new future. So it is with this that I leave you with these thoughts for the future. It has been a challenging year with a great deal of heartache and sadness for so many, but it is an opportunity now to change things for the future. And building services and professional bodies like CIBSE have never been so important in enabling this to happen. We now move on to a very special award recognising achievement during the COVID-19 pandemic. This award scheme is newly created for 2021 to recognise the remarkable work that building service professionals and the building services supply chain have undertaken and contributed to the nation's efforts to combat the effects of COVID-19. I'm pleased to inform you that 5 outstanding entrants have been recognised for this prestigious award as part of the CIBSE Building Performance Awards 2021. Without further ado, these are Ridge & Partners for the Bristol Nightingale Hospital. Ridge & Partners used its engineering skills to overcome the challenges of an evolving brief, short learning curve and supply chain pressures to safeguard the scheme's timely and successful delivery. With many manufacturers and suppliers closed because of national lockdown, Ridge used its supply chain contacts effectively to design and source key items with minimal delay, keeping the design flexible to suit the availability of appropriate products. Services Design Solution for the Devon and Cornwall Nightingale Hybrid Facility in Exeter. The Nightingale Hospital in Exeter was built to treat COVID-19 patients, but now also offers diagnostic testing so the region's 5 other hospitals can continue to deliver essential clinical services. As a local business, many services design solution staff work and live in the area and feel immensely privileged to have worked on the Exeter Nightingale project. Horalee Healthcare Team for the rapid response COVID hospitals nationwide. Over 2 time-critical months and across 7 locations, Horalee provided MEP and fire engineering design, testing, witnessing and validation to support the UK's rapidly assembled Nightingale Field Hospitals design and construction. The urgency allowed teams to maximise the application of modern methods of construction to deliver approximately 5,000 intensive care beds and supporting facilities. BDP and RSP for the NHS Nightingale Hospital in London. BDP and RSP work collaboratively to convert the ExCeL London Exhibition Centre into a COVID-19 emergency hospital with 4,000 intensive care beds, delivering the first 500 in just 9 days. Consultants from different practices supported each other and worked with a huge team of contractors, suppliers, specialists and the Army to deliver a hospital in a timescale not seen before. And the last nomination is to Borough Happold Analytics Team for their work to support safe environments in higher education. Borough Happold's Analytics Team worked with 7 UK and Irish universities to help them facilitate social distancing and promote students and staff health and well-being. The number and complexity of interrelated issues made the planning complex and involved a range of stakeholders, from timetabling and estate staff to department heads and student and staff representatives. Congratulations to all of the nominees for this special award, and thank you for all the hard work you have done and continue to do during the pandemic.
Thank you, Professor Catherine Noakes, OBE, and Stephen Matthews. Everyone, this afternoon's presentation of the CIBSE Building Performance Awards will begin shortly. We're here this afternoon to recognise the people, projects, products, innovations and initiatives that deliver exceptional building performance. Our winners will join over 190 teams and organisations that have had the honour of receiving a CIBSE Building Performance Award, which acknowledges their contribution to a better performing built environment. CIBSE would like to say thank you to all the entrants for the hard work and the time they put into their entries. CIBSE would also like to thank the panel of judges who gave their time and expertise to judge the entries. We'd also like to recognise and thank our sponsors, ABB, Excite Hargreaves, Grat Brothers, Ideal Heating, Mitsubishi Electric and Tamlight Lighting. We're delighted to have you all with us. This afternoon we'd also like to make you aware that we're collecting donations for the CIBSE Benevolent Fund. Proceeds will go towards helping CIBSE members and their dependents who rely on the support of the Benevolent Fund when they're faced with unexpected challenges in their lives through illness, bereavement or financial hardship. Please see the link to the CIBSE Benevolent Fund GoFundMe page in the chat box to make your donation. OK, let's run through how the virtual awards are going to work. In each category, we'll announce the shortlist. And even though we're virtual, we still want you to cheer and applaud for all the organisations shortlisted and particularly your own. When our winners are announced, we want everyone to whoop and cheer as loud as they can. Unfortunately, the winner won't be able to collect their trophy on stage this year, but don't worry, your trophy will be sent out to you very, very soon. We want to see all of your winning reactions, so take a quick selfie or film a short acceptance speech, post it on Twitter and carry on celebrating. Tomorrow morning you can read all about the winners on the CIBSE Building Performance Awards website and in the CIBSE Journal throughout the year. Now, I know you're all eager to find out who's won, so let's get started. Are you ready? Here we go. We start the awards with our team categories. Up first is the Collaboration Award, recognising examples of collaborative working that have delivered outstanding outcomes on single or multiple new build, refurbishment, design or maintenance projects. On the shortlist we have 2 great contenders. They are Landsec Headquarters, WELL Certification, ACON, and Streatham and Clapham High School, OR Consulting Engineers. Now this winner impressed the judges with its clear structure and collaborative approach. To announce the winner, please welcome to the screen Vice Chair at CIBSE Facilities Management Group, David Stevens.
Hello, this is David. As one of the judges in this year's awards, it's a great privilege to be asked to come along today and announce the winner in the collaboration category. Both shortlisted companies submitted excellent entries, and they were a pleasure to review and assess. However, it's time to announce the winner, and this year's winner for the collaboration category is Streatham and Clapham High School from OR Consulting Engineers. Congratulations and very well done.
Extending a busy London high school while keeping it fully operational was a challenge our collaboration winner, OR Consulting Engineers, met with great success thanks to extensive communication and close collaborative working with stakeholders. The OR team employed a range of tools to facilitate collaboration. At every step, the team undertook workshops for the client, teachers, pupils and neighbours to ensure all parties were involved and understood what was being proposed. Congratulations to our collaboration winner, Streatham and Clapham High School OR Consulting Engineers. Moving on, we have the Learning and Development Award, sponsored by Excite Hargreaves. This award recognises how a learning and development initiative has improved the understanding of building performance within an organisation or in the wider built environment sector. On the shortlist we have Buildings for People, Sustainable Livable Architecture, the University of Reading, and UCL Post-Project Review Guidelines, University College London and Bureau Happold. The winning entry dazzled the judging panel by the initiative's well-thought-through approach to post-occupancy evaluation, as well as the standardisation and clear application of a difficult process. Let's find out who the winner is. Please welcome CEO at Excite Hargreaves, Andy Sneed.
Hello, it's Andy here. I'm delighted to be able to join you all today for the virtual awards and to announce the winner in the Learning and Development category. Congratulations! The winner of the Learning and Development category is UCL Post-Project Review Guidelines, University College London and Bureau Happold.
Client-led collaborative process with clear impact and tangible outcomes. University College London is in year 6 of a 10-year capital programme with 14 projects on site and 177 projects completed and in operation. With Bureau Happold and Alexi Marmot Associate, it launched post-project review guidelines which aim to ensure buildings are performing as intended. Our Learning and Development winner is UCL Post-Project Review Guidelines, University College London and Bureau Happold. Congratulations to you. We move on to the shortlist for Facilities Management Award, sponsored by Gratt Brothers. This award recognises and celebrates the achievements of a facilities management team, in-house or outsourced, which delivers outstanding building performance. In the running we have Aviva UK and Ireland Portfolio, Aviva. Dublin City Council Leisure Centre Upgrades, Lawler Sustainability. Engie and Peel L&P. London South Bank University Campus, London South Bank University. University of Auckland. And Wessex Water Headquarters, Bureau Happold. The judges were particularly struck by the winners' real-life examples of the constraints of working and how these were overcome. To present the winner, we have Director at Gratt Brothers, David Gratt.
Hello, it's David here. I'm delighted to be able to join you all today at the Virtual Awards and to announce the winner of the Facilities Management category. On behalf of Gratt Brothers, I would like to congratulate all of the finalists and wish you all good luck. And now, the winner of the Facilities Management category is London South Bank University Campus, London South Bank University. Congratulations.
London South Bank University hosts more than 17,000 students across 14 campus buildings in central London. Over the past decade, the facilities management team has reduced carbon emissions across the campus by a very impressive 85%. They've also cut water use by approximately 25 million litres per year. Well done to our facilities management winner, London South Bank University Campus, London South Bank University. Next up, we move on to the first of our two product and innovation categories. The first being thermal comfort. This award recognises products or innovations that make a significant contribution to the thermal comfort element of building performance. There are 5 outstanding products and innovations on the shortlist. We have Artus, Arab, City Multi R32 VRF air conditioning, Mitsubishi Electric, Demand Logic's building analytics platform, Demand Logic, Masterline Softtone, Rayner's Aluminium in partnership with Arab, and Virtue PVT, Naked Energy. The judges were impressed with the strength of this winning entry, which they said was supported by very detailed research and development information. Announcing this winner is Building Services and Sustainability Director at Volker Fitzpatrick, Ted Pilbeam.
Hello, it's Ted here. I am delighted to be able to join you all today for the virtual awards and privileged to announce the winner in the product or innovation thermal comfort category. So, without any further ado, the winner of product or innovation thermal comfort category is Virtue PVT Naked Energy. Many congratulations, well done.
Virtue PVT combines thermal and solar PV and allows buildings to offset gas and electricity consumption. Its unique vacuum tube PVT design means it can deliver heat up to 70 degrees Celsius, so can contribute to domestic hot water, space heating and process heat, while simultaneously producing electricity for on-site consumption or export. Our product or innovation thermal comfort winner is Virtue PVT Naked Energy. Congratulations to you. We now turn to the category for well-being, sponsored by Tamlight Lighting. This award recognises products or innovations that make a significant contribution to the well-being element of building performance. 4 impressive well-being products or innovations here we have AirScore, Air Rated, Conti Plus Ultra Touch-Free Sensor Tab, Versatile Group, Masterline Softtone, Rayner's Aluminium in partnership with Arab, and Productivity Mapping, making the business case for well-being, Kundal. The judges praised the winner for finding a novel way to assess well-being and link it to productivity. Announcing this winner, we have National Specification and Projects Manager at Tamlight Lighting, Darren Taylor.
Hello, it's Darren here from Tamlight Lighting. Tamlight Lighting are once again delighted to be one of the sponsors of today's awards. And the sentiment is that whilst the awards this year may be virtual, our commitment to the awards once again is very real. So I've been asked today to present the award for the product or innovation within the wellbeing category, a hotly fought over category, and good luck to all of today's nominees. But without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner for the product or innovation in well-being is Productivity Mapping, making the business case for well-being, Kundal. Congratulations to them.
In a world where 90% of business costs are associated with staff, a 1% improvement in productivity could save hundreds of thousands or even millions of pounds. Kundal has developed a toolkit that makes the case for investing in workplace design by demonstrating how it can increase well-being and productivity, and ultimately save on overall operating costs. Well done to our product or innovation well-being winner, Productivity Mapping, making the business case for well-being, Kundal. Now, before we announce our next award for the 2021 CIBSE Building Performance Engineer of the Year, let's hear from the 2020 winner, Associate and Smart Buildings and Controls Specialist at Bureau Happold, Tom Hopton.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a huge honour to speak to you this afternoon at the prestigious CIBSE Building Performance Awards 2021. This is normally a time we gather together, connect with colleagues to reflect on the year gone, share stories and celebrate our honourable pursuit of a better built environment. This time last year, I was extremely honoured to receive the Building Performance Engineer of the Year award. And to be honest, it took me completely by surprise. I mean, I've been privileged to work with so many people that are passionate about building performance and do truly great work. And if I'm honest, I felt a little uncomfortable accepting the award, knowing that what I do is not done alone. I'm fortunate to have had a lot of great people around me throughout my career, and I've been fortunate to work on some really great projects, working with some really great project teams and with really great clients. And that, at the end of the day, is where the credit really lies. And that really reflects on CIBSE's values to empower its communities, to inspire its members to strive for better buildings, to champion the value that our industry brings through accreditation and award ceremonies like this, to lead the industry towards a better, healthier, more resilient future in the built environment and our place on this planet. Since picking up the award last February, it's been busy, but extremely rewarding. I mean, aside from all the nice messages, it was really great to share at a wider level my views on building performance. And that's quite a holistic view of performance and the potential that technology has to unlock better buildings. And I think we can all recognise the extent of opportunity in new buildings and a really vast opportunity in existing buildings. And that plays a key role in our pursuit of a zero carbon future. You know, this last year has had its challenges. Last year, I'm sure many like me had no idea of what was to come, soon to be confined to our living rooms, our kitchens, attics, even garden sheds, all these places that became our place of work. We had to juggle work schedules with our partners. We had to share broadband with our kids, become experts in video conferencing. It was a practical and logistical challenge before we could even start work. In this last year, I've learned home working has its benefits. In many ways, it builds stronger relationships as we engage at an often more personable level. I mean, video calls takes us straight into people's homes. We've had conversations about lockdown beards or DIY haircuts or pets, kids that just refuse to recognize that you're on a work call. These conversations may seem surplus, but they bring us closer together. And as an industry, we know we can achieve really awesome things when we work together. Another lesson of 2020 is working smarter. I think we can all draw some positives from home working. Likewise, I think we can all appreciate the intensity of VC calls over the last year. But personally, I think this is an opportunity to cover more ground, not in the distance that we travel to attend meetings, but in the distance that we travel towards our industry goals. And that also offers flexibility. This last year, I've been able to enjoy far more meal times with my kids. And in many ways, I believe this last year has shown us a better way to do the good work that we must do. I'm sure many have suffered, and like me, many are still reeling from the trauma of homeschooling, but we're still here, survivors. And yet, despite unprecedented change and the many challenges we have all faced, we are back at the Building Performance Awards. And as an industry, I believe this last year will make us stronger, more resilient, and perhaps ironically, better connected and more focused in our shared goals. We are here to build momentum. We are here to share our passion and to show others what we are capable of and why we will not be diverted from that pursuit. I'll wrap up by congratulating all the entrants to this year's awards and hope you enjoy this year's virtual event, with the hope that next year's event we will be able to meet in person with yet more success stories to share. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Now to announce the 2021 Building Performance Engineer of the Year, sponsored by Ideal Heating. This award recognises and rewards the contributions of practising building services engineers in creating and maintaining a sustainable built environment. It celebrates those who've made an outstanding contribution to the science, art and practice of building services engineering between 2017 and 2019. There are two great individuals making the shortlist here. Let's hear who they are. Alexandra Sasha Kristanovic, founder, MSTEP, and David Kingstone, Associate Director, Bureau Happold. The judges described the winner's proactive approach to informal post-occupancy evaluation as unique, allowing this person to discover and ameliorate issues, particularly in innovative systems. To tell us who the winner is, please welcome Head of Specification Sales at Ideal Heating, Richard Brown.
Hi everybody. I, along with everybody at Ideal Commercial Heating, would like to wish all of the finalists at this year's CIBSE Building Performance Awards the very best of luck. It's such a shame we cannot all be together this year. However, I'm delighted to join you at the virtual Building Performance Awards and announce the winner of this year's CIBSE Building Performance Engineer of the Year. So without further ado, on behalf of Ideal Commercial Heating, it's with great pleasure I can announce the winner of the Building Performance Engineer of the Year is Alexandra Sasha Kristanovic, founder of MStep.
Alexandra has been named Building Performance Engineer of the Year after impressing the judges with her enthusiasm for inspiring the next generation of engineers to take an active role in building performance. In an industry with few female role models in leadership positions, Alexandra has broken the mould, a director, chartered engineer and fellow of CIBSE. As an experienced designer, she challenges norms and has delivered exemplar low-energy or carbon projects. Congratulations to Alexandra Sasha Kristanovic, founder of MStep, our 2021 Building Performance Engineer of the Year. Now it's time for a quick break so you can refill those glasses. We've loved seeing all your photos and winner reactions on Twitter so far. Please keep them coming in if you would. For those who've already won an award, remember we still have the CIBSE Building Performance Champion Award to announce, so don't go anywhere.
We chose Ideal Commercial because they provide fantastic service and great products.
We chose Ideal Commercial because of their range of highly efficient boilers.
The support they offer is brilliant and I would like to use them again in the future.
Okay, back we go to the awards. We now move on to the exciting Project of the Year categories. The Project of the Year winners most effectively demonstrate high levels of user satisfaction and comfort while delivering outstanding measured building performance in their category. First up, we have Project of the Year, Public Use. A diverse range of projects on this shortlist. Here they are. Beecroft Building, University of Oxford, Hawley. Monash Gillies Hall, Acon. Streatham and Clapham High School, OR Consulting Engineers. The House at Cornell Tech, Bureau Happold. UCL Student Centre, BDP. And Windermere Jetty Museum, Arup. The judges praised the winning team and were impressed that future-proofing was built into the fabric, not just the tech. Announcing this winner, we have Head of Sustainability at CBRE, Helen Newman.
Hello, my name is Helen Newman and I am delighted to be here with you today for these virtual awards and to announce the winner in the Project of the Year of the Public Use category. Congratulations! The winner of Project of the Year in the Public Use category goes to The House at Cornell Tech by Bureau Happold.
At the time of its design and construction, the house at Cornell Tech became the world's tallest and largest Passive House certified project. By achieving dual certification for Passive House and LEED Platinum, the design approach at the house provides an exemplar model for future-proofed multi-family residential design. Congratulations to our Project of the Year Public Use winner, the house at Cornell Tech, Bureau Happold. We now move on to Project of the Year, Commercial Industrial. In the running are 1 London Wall Place, Acon, 1 New Street Square Fit-Out, Hawley, Amor Pacific HQ, Arup, Deagate Ikebukuro, Nikin Sekki, the Jack Copland Centre, Bureau Happold, and Tier 4 Data Centre for Nextra Data L&T Construction. The judges have lauded this winner for incorporating an impressive range of features that address both local challenges and the global climate agenda. Telling us who our winner is, it's Associate and Head of Sustainability at Alford Hall Monaghan Morris Architects, Craig Robertson.
Hello everybody, it's Craig here. It's my pleasure to be able to join you for the CIBSE Building Performance Awards this year, albeit virtually. I've got the pleasure of announcing the winner in the Project of the Year Commercial Industrial category. And I know it's been a very hotly contested year across all categories, so congratulations to all shortlisted entrants. But congratulations go to the winner of the Project of the Year Commercial Industrial category this year is Amor Pacific HQ by Arup. Well done to all involved. Thank you very much.
At 29 stories, the landmark new HQ for South Korea's largest cosmetics company includes company facilities as well as a public atrium, museum, auditorium and conference centre. The brief for consultants Arup was to create an exemplar for low energy and sustainability, and this influenced design decisions from the macro scale, around volume, height and shape, to the micro scale, with controls, metering and custom luminaires. Our Project of the Year Commercial Industrial winner is Amor Pacific HQ, Arup. Congratulations to you. The next category is Project of the Year Residential, sponsored by Mitsubishi Electric. And on this shortlist we have Highwell Passive House, David Cocking, and Max Fordham House, Max Fordham. The winning project's design intent of zero heating impressed the judges, who were interested in the range of innovations and how they might be scalable and replicable to other projects. To present the winner, we have Deputy Divisional Manager at Mitsubishi Electric UK and Ireland, John Kellett.
Hello, John Kellett from Mitsubishi Electric here, and congratulations to everybody who has made the shortlist for the CIBSE Virtual Awards. Mitsubishi Electric celebrates our 100th anniversary this year, so we are particularly pleased to be associated with the CIBSE Awards and look forward to another 100 years of innovation. We are also pleased to be sponsoring this year's Residential Project of the Year category, and I am delighted to announce the winner of this award is Max Fordham House, Max Fordham. Congratulations.
Max Fordham House, with its thermally massive structure, effective window opening areas, glossy white external finishes to window shutters and effective nighttime ventilation, is also designed to stay comfortable in extremely hot weather. Its peak measured internal temperature was 28 degrees Celsius on the 25th of July 2019, when London reached 38 degrees Celsius during the record-breaking heatwave. Congratulations to our Project of the Year residential winner, Max Fordham House, Max Fordham. On to the Project of the Year retrofit now, and in the running we have Abu Dhabi Department of Energy Retrofit Pilot Project, GRFN, and Dublin City Council Leisure Centre Upgrades, Lawler Sustainability. The winning project's relatively light touch approach and using proven technology, which produced significant improvement in performance, was praised by the judges. To announce the winner, we have Associate Director at Arup, Mel Allwood.
Hello, it's Mel here. I'm very pleased to be able to join you all today for the virtual awards and to announce the winner in the Project of the Year Retrofit category. Congratulations, the winner of Project of the Year Retrofit is the Abu Dhabi Department of Energy Retrofit Pilot Project, GRFN. Congratulations.
The purpose of the retrofit was to optimise building performance and set a benchmark for 150 other buildings that are to be retrofitted in Abu Dhabi. GRFN retrofitted the building systems from the plant room through to the occupied spaces, and the judges commended its ambition to reduce energy consumption in existing buildings in a harsh climate. Well done to our Project of the Year retrofit winner, Abu Dhabi Department of Energy Retrofit Pilot Project, GRFN. Now on to the award for Project of the Year International. On the shortlist in this category we have Amor Pacific HQ Arup, Dayagate Ikebukuro Nikin Sekki, Monash Gillies Hall Acon, and the House at Cornell Tech Bureau Happold. Now the judges had a tough decision with this category and have decided to award a highly commended accolade. This goes to Monash Gillies Hall Acon. Congratulations to you. Now on to our winner. The judges said that this project's multi-dimensional approach to building performance, in which whole building use was considered, tipped the scales. To present this winner, it's Chartered Engineer and Director at Built Physics, Darren Coppins.
Hello, it's Darren here. I'm honoured to be joining you all today for the virtual awards to announce the winner in the Project of the Year International category. The winner of the Building Performance Awards Project of the Year International category is one you can drive a train through. It's Dayagate Ikebukuro Nikin Sekki. Congratulations.
The Dayagate Ikebukuro MEP design had to achieve robust seismic resilience and redundancy, effective and flexible office space, occupant comfort, energy conservation, large floor plates, and high environmental performance. With the city having more than a 70% chance of experiencing an earthquake of magnitude 7 or greater within the next 30 years, the building had to be made capable of providing refuge for up to 85,000 people, which it does for 3 days. Our Project of the Year International winner is Dayagate Ikebukuro Nikin Sekki. Congratulations. Okay, time for another quick break. Make sure you fill those glasses. It's nearly time for the CIBSE Building Performance Champion Award. Keep those photos and winner reactions coming in, please. Back to the awards. We now move on to the awards for the Building Performance Consultancies of the Year. 3 consultancies will be rewarded in the categories up to 50 employees, 51 to 300 employees, and over 300 employees. recognising consultancies that are meeting and exceeding client expectations of building performance and are actively spreading knowledge and best practice of building performance. We have a great shortlist for this first consultancy award, up to 50 employees, and here we go. EECO2, Fair Heat, GRFN, and Lawler Consulting. The judges were really impressed by the winner's focus on the net zero carbon agenda and on occupant and client satisfaction. Announcing this winner is Sustainability Manager at Lewisham Council, Emma Bushell.
Hello, it's Emma here. I'm truly delighted to be joining you for these virtual awards. I've been given the honour of announcing the winner in the Building Performance Consultancy up to 50 employees category. Thank you to all who entered, and well done to those who made it onto the shortlist. Congratulations go to this year's winner, Lawler Consulting.
Lawler Consulting is walking the talk, the judges said, with the Fitwell analysis of its head office in Kilkenny, Ireland, which has numerous features that support the well-being of its employees. The multidisciplinary consultancy, which also has offices in Dublin, Cork and London, submitted a comprehensive and well-evidenced entry, the judges added, with strong and relevant supporting documentation. Congratulations to our winner of the Building Performance Consultancy up to 50 employees, Lawler Consulting. Now on to the consultancies with between 51 and 300 employees. On the shortlist for this category, we have AESG, Carbon Intelligence, Elementa Consulting, Environmental Design Studio, BDP, and Max Fordham. The judges praised the strength of this category and were wowed by this winning entry for its standalone work. To announce the winner, we have Director at Warm Low Energy Building Practice, Sally Godber.
Hi, it's Sally here. I'm delighted to be able to join you all for the virtual awards and to announce the winner of the Building Performance Consultancy 51 to 300 employee category. Congratulations, the winner of the Building Performance Consultancy 51 to 300 employee category is Carbon Intelligence.
In a closely fought category, the judges were impressed by the specialist building performance knowledge of Carbon Intelligence, who they described as being ahead of their time in their service to clients. Their monitoring services for building portfolios in the UK and internationally has delivered significant reductions in operational carbon emissions through their collaboration with clients' operational teams to deliver solutions based on analysis rather than just delivering data. Our Building Performance Consultancy 51 to 300 employees winner is Carbon Intelligence. Well done to you. Next is our penultimate award and the final consultancy category, over 300 employees, sponsored by ABB. A tight competition again here between 4 trailblazing organisations. We have ACOM, Bureau Happold, Hoare Lee, and Red Engineering Design. The judges praised the winner for innovative tool development, offered open source to industry, and funding new research through its PhD programme. Announcing this winner is Executive Vice President Northern Europe Electrification Business at ABB, David Nicol.
Hi everyone, David Nicol here from ABB. It's a pleasure to join you today for these CIBSE Building Performance Awards. Although we're unable to join in person to celebrate this year, it's great we continue to recognise the people, products and projects demonstrating engineering excellence in today's built environment. So I have the important task of announcing the winner in the Building Performance Consultancy over 300 employees category. Good luck to all the finalists here. And the winner is Bureau Happold. Many congratulations. Well done.
With more than 40 years' experience in building design and post-occupancy evaluation and 1,900 staff in 24 locations around the world, Bureau Happold was praised by the judges for an holistic view that draws back into wider sustainability, reaching beyond the standard engineering offer. Having declared a climate emergency, the firm encouraged others to do the same by launching its Engineers Declare platforms, on which 359 engineering organisations have so far committed to deliver net zero carbon. Congratulations to our Building Performance Consultancy over 300 employees winner, Bureau Happold. Well, there we are. Huge congratulations to all our category winners. I'd now like to welcome to the screen CIBSE President Stuart McPherson, who will deliver a presidential address, announce a very special COVID award, and tell us who's taking the trophy for the 2021 CIBSE Building Performance Champion Award.
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to be able to address you at this, our first entirely virtual Building Performance Awards event. Today, we recognise and celebrate the people, projects and innovations that are delivering excellence in building performance. It's also appropriate in this unprecedented year for us to recognise the power and impact engineering has had on the fight against COVID-19. Our finalists and winners are making their mark in many different ways, from the solutions that limit heating bills and increase comfort in the home, to the energy-saving approaches for major workplaces and public buildings, while keeping occupants well and safe. The excellent example set by our award winners and the finalists embodies the values that underpin CIBSE. We seek to lead, inspire, champion and empower. The practices, projects and products showcased here demonstrate leadership in their respective areas by pushing the boundaries of performance. The example they set shows just what can be achieved and inspires others to aim high. By entering these awards, all of these firms are championing the cause of better building performance and revealing to the rest of the industry what can be done. And all of this empowers us by equipping us with the knowledge of design approaches, practices and products that will drive better building performance in the future. I would like to thank those who play such an important part in helping to make these awards a success. Firstly, thank you to our media partner, the CIBSE Journal, for its ongoing work to promote outstanding building performance and to ensure that it receives the recognition it deserves. I would like to thank formally our sponsors for their support for these awards: ABB, Exite Hargreaves, Gratt Brothers, Ideal Heating, Mitsubishi Electric and Tamlight Lighting. And of course, I would like to thank our panel of industry expert judges who gave their time and took up the daunting challenge of selecting our shortlist and winners from among the entries which were of such a high standard. On the 26th of March 2020, the United Kingdom went into lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Offices, schools, places of worship, restaurants and theatres closed. The restrictions imposed on the population were in many ways the most rigid seen in modern history, even allowing for 2 world wars. In April, CIBSE members, industry experts and the CIBSE technical team began a collaboration on the first version of the Emerging from Lockdown series, safely reoccupying buildings, recommissioning of lifts and escalators post-lockdown, and ventilation guidance. In June 2020, occupancy and use of lifts was added to the series. The content has been updated as new research and information becomes available. The guidance has been downloaded 65,000 times and has helped countless organisations. We are grateful to all those who contributed. There are far too many to mention here by name. In a departure from our normal awards categories, it was decided that a special case had to be made for this year's Building Performance Awards to recognise these groups of authors who have worked tirelessly to update the guidance to reflect current research, public health information, and subsequently to adapt to changes in COVID-19 restrictions. I am delighted to announce that each member of the authoring teams will receive the President's Commendation, and I congratulate them all on their outstanding work. And now we come to the Building Performance Champion of the 2021 CIBSE Building Performance Awards. This award is selected from all our other category winners and recognises the entry that has made the most outstanding contribution and commitment to achieving improved building performance. Here's a reminder of the earlier winners who are in the running. Congratulations once again to all our category winners. But the 2021 CIBSE Building Performance Champion is Buro Happold. The judges said Buro Happold has shown clear leadership and demonstrated how to both deliver low carbon buildings at scale and reduce the impact of existing buildings, which remains a huge challenge across the building stock. Buro Happold's willingness to champion sustainability, work with others and learn from projects makes them a worthy overall winner and a company that sets an example to our industry. Congratulations to Buro Happold and all our other winners and finalists. I would like to note that we are still collecting donations for the CIBSE Benevolent Fund. Proceeds will go towards helping CIBSE members and their dependents when they're faced with unexpected challenges in their lives through illness, bereavement, or financial hardship. Please see the link to the CIBSE Benevolent Fund GoToFundMe page in the chat box to make your donation. To everyone who entered the awards, we thank you for your continued commitment and contribution to the improvement of building performance. I encourage others who have not previously entered to follow their lead next year. And thank you to all our judges and sponsors for your support. And thanks to all those watching for joining us this afternoon. Have a good evening.